Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the Mystic Path. We're going to do a new moon in Libra card spread here just to kind of see what's going on. We're going to use the Energy Oracle and Secret of Language Light. We're going to use the Everyday Witch and the Radiant Rider Waite for clarification. And then for guidance, we're going to use the Starseed Oracle and the Spellcasting Oracle. Okay, I did a New Moon in Libra chit chat, so you might want to go check that out. That is like a really nice chat about kind of what are new moons, what should we be focusing on this new moon. I even gave you guys some question prompts in there to kind of help you do your inner work if that's what you're doing. I do just want to say that really quickly. These are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what don'ts, leave what don'ts. Leave what doesn't. Please don't try to make it fit if it does not fit, if you do not feel like it's your story, that's okay. And, I also just wanted to say that tarot is a great tool. I have used it for years and years, since my 20s. So for about 20 some years now, I've been using tarot as a tool. And it's been very helpful to me, and it helps give me a sense of control, right? When I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling out of control. But I do want to note that anything too much is bad, right? We don't want to do anything to an extreme. So, I just caution you to not be obsessively watching YouTube readings. And I say that because I did that at one point, okay? Many years ago, I was in a not so healthy relationship, and I became obsessed with getting love readings and watching love readings, and I did it a lot because it was a way. It was a way for me to feel like I understood what was going on when I really didn't understand what was going on, and I was feeling out of control, right? So then the tarot readings gave me this sense of control, and again, it can be unhealthy if you're obsessively doing it and you're getting several readings a week and watching several readings a day. That can get unhealthy. Just like with anything, if you're drinking alcohol all day long and you're ignoring other parts of your life, that's unhealthy. If you're, same thing, smoking pot, overeating. So anything, too much of anything is a red flag, and it's a sign that you need to probably slow down, reflect, go within, and start asking yourself, why do I feel like I need to do this thing to the extreme, right? So that's all. I just kind of wanted to put that out there because there is nothing wrong with using tarot as a tool and as a way to check in with the energies, check in with what, your higher self may want to tell you if you're not super connected to your soul. But again, if you're obsessed about a toxic relationship and you're doing nothing but watching love readings all day long, that's not going to help you get out of a toxic situation, right? And so anyway, that's all I'm going to say, and then I'm going to leave it. All right, we are going to New Moon in Libra, October 16th, 2020. Although these messages are timeless, so if you're finding it at another time, then it's meant for you to hear it in that moment, okay? Okay, well, what's happening here? So, what is going on with the energies for the new moon in Libra, please? One card. Okay, 2 cards. We have man holding a heart and contract. Okay. Clarify this energy, please. Clarify this energy. Okay. Truth. Okay. It came out in reverse. They're telling me it's supposed to be in reverse. So truth reversed. Confidence. Okay, I must have sensed this was going to be a love reading. That's why I said that disclaimer in the beginning about not obsessively getting love readings, which is kind of interesting, right? Because the first 2 cards came out, contract, man holding a heart. So then I asked, when I was shuffling this deck, for clarification, and I asked, is this a financial contract or a love contract? And I got love, and then the bottom of the deck is financial health. Okay, so I feel like in the new moon, finances are going to be stable. That's what I'm hearing, is that finances are not going to be something you're going to be that focused on or worried about, right? Which, that's good to hear, because that must mean things are stable. But what I am hearing is there's going to be something going on in this new moon with a new relationship or relationship from the past that has not been truthful. That is why truth is upside down here. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange these a little bit different so that I can have a little bit more. There we go. All right. So far we're getting, there's either gonna be a new love relationship coming, or somebody from the past is coming back. I'm feeling strongly it's somebody from the past. I'm being drawn to this contract. It's almost like you've had a previous contract, or you still have a soul contract with this person because you guys haven't completed out whatever it is you're supposed to be teaching each other or learning from each other, right? The energies here are somebody struggles with, okay. All right. This isn't so much about dishonesty, okay? This is about, somebody is struggling to live authentically, to be their authentic self, to live truthfully in who they are, okay? Somebody is struggling with being authentic, and confidence is going to be needed to overcome it. Okay, I did not expect this to be a love reading, so that's interesting. So let's just see. They must have put out all the messages they wanted to put out for the new moon in the chit chat. So, what is the story here? Since they're telling me it's a love reading, I'm gonna do it a little bit different than, okay, so how is the divine masculine feeling about the feminine? That's a giant, too many. Oh, okay. Ace of Swords. All right. Ace of Swords. I'm feeling new beginning in communication, I'm hearing. So that's how the divine masculine is feeling about the feminine. He's feeling like he wants a fresh start in communication. He wants to look to the light, I'm hearing. How is the divine feminine feeling about the divine masculine? How is the divine feminine feeling about the divine masculine? How is the divine feminine feeling? Okay. Oh, Ace of Cups. So, well, this is kind of crazy. So the divine masculine wants, when he thinks about the feminine, he wants a new beginning in communication. It feels like this authenticity he's been struggling with, this truthfulness to be who he is, it feels like he wants to come to the light and share that he understands now, or that he wants to find his confidence, okay? And then the divine feminine, when she thinks about the divine masculine, she wants straight up a new start in love. Straight up. I mean, look at this cup is overflowing so much. It's literally overflowing, and it's growing like plants in front of her. That's how fruitful it is. Okay? So, wow, this is good. I like it. I like it when we get a reading like this so far. Okay, so, what is connecting these two? What is connecting these? Okay. The Hermit in reverse. Okay. All right, so the Hermit is about kind of going within, isolating yourself, keeping to yourself, not really actively engaging socially as much, but it's in reverse. So, like, I'm feeling like a lot of power coming in here, or a lot of the energy is just very intense, but in a good way, okay? So you're both ready to come out of your shell. That's what's connecting you. You're both ready now to have an open, honest, balanced love relationship, it looks like here. Because, again, the divine masculine wants this new beginning in communication. The divine feminine straight up wants a relationship, a new beginning in love. And the thing that's connecting you is that neither one of you are in hermit mode anymore. So it's like you're ready, you're finally both ready to like come out of your shells, right? So, all right. So, all right, let's see. What is blocking the divine masculine? What is blocking the divine masculine? What is challenging the divine masculine right now? Okay, this is the card. 5 of Swords. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune is showing itself here. Okay, I want to take these. Okay, so what is challenging him? All right. So we have 5 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like basically about abundance, success, happiness, fulfillment. Okay, look, they're all just content. They got just money growing all over their cottage there, right? They got animals, several animals. There's fruit growing everywhere. There's children. And the Wheel of Fortune is always about, like, talks about divine timing or, you know, learning a lesson. And so I feel like what this is saying is, and then the 5 of Swords, though, is kind of about, like, feeling left out in the cold, feeling confused, out of control. This card really signifies out of control, right? These three witches and their three cats are brewing up something here, and it's all gone horribly wrong. It looks like there are swords flying all over the place. One witch is crying. One is looking here in dismay, and this one's kind of like, oh, all right, well, I didn't expect that to happen, but I'm gonna fight. She's got two swords in her hands. So I feel like the Divine Masculine wants this new start in communication with you, because he's starting to come out of the cycle of confusion, okay? He was feeling very confused by you or this relationship. Remember, we talked about this is somebody probably coming back from the past. So, and I feel like because it's the man holding the heart and not the female, or not the woman, because there is a woman card, this is about him coming back. He's coming back, right? Because he's finally ready for a new beginning, and he's ready to talk about his feelings, and he's ready to talk about the things he wants. He wants to complete this cycle so that he can get to this 10 of Pentacles, this happiness, abundance, success, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see, what are the Divine Feminine's challenges? Divine Feminine's, whoops, 7 of Cups just came out, so they want me to take it. And 2 more, please. 2 more. Or 1 more. Okay. Oh, Knight of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. So the female challenges are, she's indecisive, which is weird, because when you ask how she's feeling about the masculine, she wants a new beginning in love with him. But she still feels very confused. I feel like she feels like the Knight of Cups usually is about like rushing in with love, right? Look at this guy. He would be rushing in on this broomstick with all this love, but it came out reversed with confusion. So it's almost like, oh, I see. Okay. She wants this new beginning in love, but she's not, he has to do it. Her challenge is she needs to, I'm hearing keep her options open, which seems weird. All right, let's see. What is the intention of the Divine Masculine? No. Okay. What is the intention of the Divine Masculine? Oh. Okay. Man. Okay. So the intention, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. So the intention of the Divine Masculine is 4 of Swords, which, all right, so we have 4 of Swords, King of Cups, the Lovers, 8 of Wands, and the underlying issue at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Okay? This is some craziness. So, okay. So the Divine Masculine wants a new start. He wants to communicate this. He wants the Divine Feminine to understand that he's coming out of this cycle and he's ready to step onto the path of his success. Okay? The Divine Feminine wants this new beginning in love, but she feels very unsure because in the past, this Divine Masculine has been very confusing and has rushed in and out a lot. Okay, so she doesn't feel 100% safe. I mean, the thing connecting you guys is both of you are coming out of the hermit mode. So it's like she's ready to come out, but she's unsure. Is she going to come out of hermit mode for the divine masculine or for someone else, for another soulmate or a karmic? Because she still feels very confused. Let's see. Okay. Let's clarify for a second. Is this a trust issue? The Hermit reversed. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I mean, we already have the Hermit reversed twice, so it's like she's ready. She's in a place. She's ready. She wants a new beginning with the masculine, but she still feels very confused because in the past things have always been very confusing. So I feel like she's open here, but her challenge is to not let this energy from the past get her, right? If she really does want this new beginning, she's going to have to let it be a new beginning. There can't be stuff from the past. There can't be... I mean, it's just going to have to be a clean slate. And that's going to be up to you whether or not you can do that. Because, you know, when you say you forgive somebody, you really have to forgive somebody. You can't still think about it in the back of your mind or be resentful about it or bring it up in arguments, right? And the divine masculine, full on intense. I mean, it feels like this Four of Swords is kind of bizarre because it's like there's not a lot of communication currently happening, but it's like his intention is he wants the King of Cups. He wants a happy, healthy relationship with the Divine Feminine in love. The Lovers are also here, and the Eight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. But, okay. This is why he's quiet, I'm getting it. Eight of Wands is very fast-moving energy forward. So it's like his intention is to move quickly forward, to be the King of Cups, and to get this Lovers, right? Look at these cats are so cute. Their tails are making a heart. That's just amazing. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. The reason he is not quiet, or I mean, the reason he is currently quiet and there is no communication happening, because look, you know, she's sleeping here. All her swords are put away. She's not even thinking about it. She's like, I'm resting. I'm not going to communicate right now. And this fast-moving energy card, she's a little anxious. So I feel like he really wants to be the King of Cups, and his intention is to be the King of Cups and move forward to commitment, having a relationship. But he is having anxiety about it. So that's what's keeping him quiet. But, you know, at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So I feel like he might do it. He might, these are his intentions. So he may overcome this anxiety and come in and be the Emperor, you know, and the Emperor is all the kings, like Mr. Stability. Stable emotionally, stable financially, stable in his mental state, and consistent in his action. That's the Emperor. And look, super confident, right? So I feel like, and we got this confidence card over here. So I feel like, I feel like confidence is the thing. If this divine masculine can find his confidence, man, that's it. His intention is to be the King of Cups and to have a committed, loving relationship. But I can tell you right now, he's going to have to put his money where his mouth is, because the divine feminine, we have 2 hermits in reverse. She's ready to move forward, but she's done waiting for him. So if he doesn't come in as this emperor, she could reject him. That's what I'm hearing. He's going to have to be the emperor and put his money where his mouth is, because if not, she's done waiting for him to get it together. That's what get it together. Okay. Let's find out, what is the outcome? What is the outcome here? What is the outcome in this situation here? Oh. Well, 4 of Cups. Give me one more, please. The World. Okay, so this is interesting. The outcome here, underlying issue, 4 of Wands reversed, which is, that's about commitment and celebration. It's in reversed, so that's not about commitment and celebration. Right underneath it is the Empress. So I feel like this is the close of a cycle. Looks to me like the outcome of this situation is this cycle is going to complete. The divine masculine, it does not look like the divine masculine will find his confidence. It looks like he's still going to struggle during this next moon cycle with this anxiety that keeps him from all of these great cards. The King of Cups, the Lovers, the Emperor. This anxiety and stress is going to keep him from all of that, because the outcome here is you're going to close this cycle and move on. You're done waiting for him to offer you this cup. So you're not going to get any kind of a commitment here. And you're going to move on and become the Empress. You're going to close out this world. Look, you're releasing your hat. Kind of, I don't know why I just thought of this, and this will age me, but I just thought of Mary Tyler Moore. So throwing her hat up. So I feel like you're going to move on from this. That's why the Hermit's in reverse twice. You are ready to move on. You do want a new beginning in love with this person. But I think your instincts know you're not going to get it. So you're going to move on by yourself and become this Empress. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. However, I do think this is good though, because, you know, new moons are all about kind of like new beginnings, forging a new path, learning from your past. And like this outcome is the divine feminine becomes the Empress. She completes this cycle with the world. Look how calm and peaceful and happy everything is. She's alone, and she becomes this Empress because she doesn't need anyone else. So I'm gonna leave it there because they're telling me let's get some advice. So let's do that. course, Starseed Oracle, one of my favorites. I use it in almost every reading. So what is the advice here? Wow. Baby steps. Take action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. See? Yep. What did I just say earlier? You want this new beginning in love with this person, but your intuition is telling you that things are still going to be very confusing. And so I feel like that's why you're becoming this Empress, right? So yeah. So I feel like this is basically saying, take baby steps and follow your gut, even when you don't really want to, even when it saddens you, even when it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Your intuition knows, right? Your intuition knows. I'm gonna pull one more. Actually, I'm gonna pull one of these. Secret Language of Light cards. Actually, I'm gonna take a drink. Okay. One more advice card for the Divine Feminine, please. One more. One more advice card for the Divine Feminine. One more advice card for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Soul writing. Okay. I'm going to read the book because this is a brand new deck. I've only used it a few times, so I don't really know all the cards, right? So this is number 20, Soul Writing, and this is the advice: soul writing and baby steps. Follow your intuition even when it doesn't make sense. I feel like this soul writing card is going to have a similar message. Number 20. You are the author of your own story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. It is forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any story from your past, present, or future. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. From this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be surprised, shocked, or embarrassed that the story you have identified with is not what you thought it was. Do not stress. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and healing is occurring. You are doing so well, you are worthy, and you are loved. That's a great message, and I feel like that kind of further clarifies the message that was in the chit chat. In the chit chat, they were kind of talking about how we need to, kind of like evaluate our patterns and beliefs, and take accountability and responsibility for how we show up in the world. And I feel like this card is saying a similar thing. It's saying zoom out, stop thinking of things from about you, right? Like one of the things in the chit chat they were saying is we need to start taking accountability for how we show up in the world. And I feel like this card is saying it's time to start figuring out that big picture view. Zoom yourself all the way out and and stop looking at every issue in your life, including this one, from your perspective. Start trying to look at all facets of the diamond, right? My spirit guides told me once that every problem, every triumph, everything in existence is like a diamond. It has multi-facets, and you never really will understand the full issue until you start looking through all the other facets of the diamond, right? So I feel like this kind of lines right up with what the chit chat was saying, but in a love relationship way. This is basically saying you need to zoom out and like look at things from different perspectives. And I feel like overall this is a really good reading. I mean, I know the outcome probably isn't what you want, but I feel like it's what you need. You're gonna become the Empress. You're gonna release this burden once and for all and just become the Empress and live your life and be successful. And so I want you to keep all that in mind. If this person does come back from the past, I want you to keep in mind that, you know, think about it from their perspective. Keep in mind that they're really struggling with living and in their authentic self. They're really struggling with that. They're really trying to find their confidence, and they are starting to find it, but there's still a lot of anxiety. Okay, so I just feel like I needed to say that. You need to keep that in mind. If this person from your past comes back, you need to keep in mind they are not yet the emperor. Their intention is to become the emperor, but they have to act to get there, right? They can't, until they turn this wheel of fortune and move and change and transform, they can't really get this Ten of Pentacles, which is like that path to success, abundance, happiness, all those things. Okay. I hope this was helpful, and I'm wishing you all the love and light that your body can hold. And I challenge you to take this guidance to heart. Maybe get a journal. Start trying to write out all these different perspectives to get a better understanding, because that will get you out of this confusion here you got going on with the Seven of Cups. Alrighty. Have a wonderful day or week or weekend, and I will see you next time.